Unbelievable. We are having a winning ride. Probably the most important winning ride. The REDCREST winning ride. Unreal.
It's this town, dude, you go almost anywhere and you're within casting distance of something about largemouth or bass or fish or something. Like literally you drive down the road, we're about to hit the Tom Man Highway.
Huh.
Probably maybe the most famous Alabama fisherman ever.
So Eufaula, like, this place has blowed up over the past like 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. This place, it truly is a big bass capital.
When you came into this week, did you feel good about this place? Did you think that you were going to be a top 10, top 20?
You visualize things and you visualize winning. Mm-hmm. Everybody does that. Yeah. And you're like, man, that would be awesome. But you don't really believe it. Like, you do believe it, but you're kind of like, eh. Only reason that I caught them the last 2 days is I decided to go down, and I don't like fishing clear water.
No?
I don't like fishing clear water. I like fishing dirty water. And I decided to go down in some clear water, and I had some brush piles that I had caught a couple out of last year, and I said, well, let's just pull up here and try it. There was one of them in like 12 foot. I pulled up, I threw a jig in there first, and I caught like a 3.5 pounder. And I was like, huh. And I threw a jig in there a couple more times, but I could see the fish with that Lowrance active target.
Yep.
And then I pulled a jerkbait literally out of my box. I was like, let me throw a jerkbait in there. Fired it way out there. I was sitting there jerking it down, and I saw 2 or 3 of them rise up out of the brush, and they followed it, and I ended up catching one. It was a small one, but I said, huh.
Yeah.
This water's clear enough for a jerkbait now.
Yeah.
It was not to begin with in the beginning of the week. I was throwing a spinnerbait in this stuff, like a big 1 ounce spinnerbait. And the jerkbait, that kind of clued me in. I went around the corner and I caught another 3 pounder, and here we are.
So talk about the jerkbait that you're fishing. It was a deep diving jerkbait.
Yes.
But that had nothing to do with the actual depth. It was more about the rate of getting it down to the right depth that you wanted.
The fish were staging in that brush, but the bait, was very key. When I pulled up to the brush, I was in like probably 8 foot, okay? I was using an active target. I would see the fish out there at 90, 100 feet away. I can't throw a jerkbait that far. So the main key with that deep jerkbait was to make a long cast and just reel him down a couple times, just to get him down where I could see him.
Talk about your last 30 minutes, because it sure seems like you had a lot of anxiety going on about that last 30 minutes to an hour anyways.
I'm almost about to get shook up again. Unbelievable. I'm sitting there, and I had a 7-pound lead for a little bit.
Yep.
And I said, that ain't enough, that ain't enough. Oh my God, that ain't enough. And then I caught like a 3 pounder. And I was like, okay, I got a 10-pound lead. Man, that was the longest it was like 50 minutes to 30 minutes. I kept asking, well, how long we got? We got 30 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, just please count it down, please. And I'm telling you, it got down to like 10 minutes. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, dude, this could really happen. I literally started getting emotional and just shook up because the stress factor was so high, man. Yeah. It was just like, dude, I couldn't handle it. I was shaking. I could not even put the trolling motor where I needed to pan over there because I was just shook up, And then after that, I hear Michael had caught one, and I was like, oh, please just let me catch one. I kept saying, please, 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 please. I said, please, please.
Yeah.
And then finally I hooked up one. I had 30 seconds left and the fish come off, and I was like, oh my gosh. But here we are.
You're on the winning ride.
The winning ride, guys. Yeah. The winning ride.
So if you're ever gonna choose your very first winning ride,
oh my gosh,
I don't think you could possibly have chosen a better one. You're here in front of your family.
Guys,
You're
I got
here.
this mask on, but I promise you I'm smiling underneath it right now.
Yeah.
You know, this is a dream come true. I truly feel just blessed just to be out here. But to win,
Yeah.
man, that's every fisherman's dream. And this right here is the top. And it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I've worked really, really hard, man. I've sacrificed so much, and you know, this is just a blessing for me and my family and my fishing career. I mean, this is a life changer right here for sure. Ding. That's what I'm talking about, baby.